Nigel, how do you sum up that dramatic and deserved victory?
For it to come so late, it was incredible really. I didn't think we were going to get anything. Having had so much of the game for the first sort of 70-80 minutes, and then to go 1-0 down makes it a very tough challenge to get back in the game. But once we got the first one, we didn't sit back, and we scored the second one into added time, and then we could have scored, they could have scored after that. It was one of those games.
You doubted the eventual win then?
Yeah, well, when you're 1-0 down with 86 minutes,
Yeah.
yeah, you certainly do doubt it. But the substitutes, as they have done already this season, proved very important for us. You know, Jason Law's played a great through ball. I think it was his first touch almost. Will Swan's tucked it away, and then Kieran Wallace has put the cross in for Hawks' header. So it's a big squad contribution today.
As you quite rightly say, you were 1-0 down after 86 minutes, but on the whole, it would have been pretty inconceivable had you left here with nothing.
Yeah, but that's what happens in football, and I said to them at half time, you know, it's a sort of almost a one-shot syndrome, and you've had so much of the play and controlled it. Christie's not had a shot to save, hit the post, but apart from that, I don't think Christie's hardly had a shot to save today. You know, away from home, we've come and dominated the game. We just have to be better in that final third. And I know we've done all right on the road in the last couple of games at Doncaster and at Gillingham, but days like today when you need somebody to carve something open, your Boatangs and your Hartigans are very important players.
Yeah, I was just going to come on to that, because prior to all three of the goals, you bossed the match without really testing their goalkeeper, with the exception of a couple of times.
Yeah, that was it. I thought Hawks had a good head in the first half. We had a couple of shouts for penalties today. I thought George lapsed in the first half, but more so George Maris just before he came off. He latched onto a second ball and was caught. So I thought that was a very good shout for a penalty. Ollie Clark had one tipped away from the top corner, but we didn't make the most of our set plays today. But I think you have to give Crewe a lot of credit as well. I thought they defended magnificently, you know, and so many corners and free kicks going into the box. You can see why they're in the top 8 in the league.
Seem to have some joy and freedom on the flanks again today, as you did last weekend at Gillingham.
Yeah, well, the width is there. You know, a lot of teams sort of secure the middle of the pitch, and it's difficult to play your way through with a lot of bodies. So let's get the ball wide if that's where the space is, and then you're relying on the quality of the delivery. Didn't think it was great today, but certainly they're good enough to get us the victory.
How crucial were the changes that you made?
Well, they all contributed to the goals, you know. Jason Law, I think it was his first touch, playing a ball through for Will Swan, and then Kieran Wallace whipping a great cross in for Ollie Hawkins. It was a very, very good header. You know, when the ball's coming out the sky like that, it's difficult to control it and get it on target. And he's been battling away in both penalty areas all afternoon. But yeah, the subs freshen things up for you. They give you a different sort of perspective and just a different line of attack. But Jason Law especially is that sort of player that can come on and just nice and calm and create.
Yeah, you must be most pleased for Law and Swan in particular, because they've been in and out of the side recently.
Yeah, well, Jason's just coming back from a long-term injury, which had a nasty injury, and so having played sort of an hour or so at Grimsby, just 20 minutes at Grimsby, he's then come and had an impact today, and Will Swan, illness and injury has kept him from sort of being a regular starter, I think. But that's what you need. You know, Luke's has had an off day today. Off you come. Next one comes on and makes an impact.
Some teams coming here after being behind and then coming back very late on 87 minutes, scoring, would have perhaps been settled for a point and sat back. You didn't. You went for the jugular. You threw Ollie Hawkins up the top, and it paid dividends.
Yeah, we try and be as positive as we can, home and away. You know, and the 3 points incentive is there. Draws are good to keep unbeaten runs going, but let's go for it. You know, we've done that. We've tried to do that the majority of the time for the last 18 months or so. So why change now?
Great scenes with the fans at the end today.
Yeah, we sold out again, 1,500. You know, it's a little bit of a trek across country. What is it, an hour and 45, 2 hours, something like that. So we can go home happy again, and we look forward to the game now on Friday night.
Elsewhere, any news on Anthony Hartigan?
Yeah, we had a double appointment at the shoulder specialist with him and Research yesterday. I think we're keeping them in business. His was good news, no sort of serious damage. Next couple of weeks or so he's going to be building up his strength in it, and then we're going to look at strapping it up. There's no operation needed at this stage, and we'll get him back on the pitch as soon as we can. And the same with Rhys Oates. He was delighted with his progress, and he'll start building up now, keep strengthening the shoulder, and extending the range of movement. So we're looking at 3 or 4 weeks maybe for Anthony, and the same about another 6 weeks I think for Reece.
Just a final word on the win and the performance here. We saw the raptures in the away end when Ollie Hawkins' header sunk into that bottom corner. What were your feelings at that point when you saw it nestle?
I wish there wasn't still 5 minutes to go because we knew there was 8 minutes plus the celebration and everything, and it was only Elliot Hewitt's incredible clearance off the line that secured us the 3 points.
Thanks, Nigel. Well done.
Thank you.